Whoops. It's important not to be too distracted when messing with your ozone settings. uh, so I was going to do a treatment at an eighth of a liter per minute, and then I was like, oh, I should turn it down. 16th of a liter per minute. That's cool. I could do that for 2 hours. And then I turned it to a half. Half a liter per minute's like a 30-second thing. You can rupture your colon or whatever. Careful. So I got really full really fast. Full of ozone gas. Ugh. So what was I talking about? Blind stuff. So I was sitting in the boat, my turn to go wakeboarding, or I don't know what the heck the water sport's called. It's basically like a skateboard deck. And then you lay back and it pulls you in, then you go. I don't know. I didn't get that far. Well, growing up, I don't know, 10 to 21, we'll say, age 10 to 21, we had a in-ground pool in the backyard. It was 12 feet deep, like 20 by 40, with a little diving board. And I was like, I'm a fish. I could swim anywhere. You didn't know you were in a lake. So I was trying to get my feet up on the board, and I got a life jacket on. I'm on my back, kind of just bobbing in the water. Cool, I could do that for 10 years. But then a big wave from another boat came and waterboarded me, and I wasn't prepared for that, and it freaked me the fuck out. All cocky, like, oh, I'm a fish. I could swim from here to China. I don't. I recovered really quickly, but man, I've never been choked by that much water. It was like somebody sat with a 10-gallon bucket and just poured water and poured water until it was almost spun, and then another one, and then another one. It was so much water, it was insane. So, not used to that. You know, waves coming over and smashing over your face unexpectedly while you're breathing and screaming and trying to get all lined up and, all right, I'm ready, go. So that didn't go well. I'm not good at water sports, I guess. I went on, it's kind of like a wedge with seats you could sit back into, and then it's got handles, and, it's like an inner tube. Boat pulls it around, but 4 people can sit on this, and it's like this big giant wedge, and we're going, and my legs are way longer than anybody else's, and I was bouncing like way, way, way up in the air, and my ass was like way up. It was insane. Whoops, that was a cane. So eventually, way too high up I went, and up and over Laura and into the lake. Whoops, I bounced too much. I don't know. But in general, because I don't leave, I don't really go anywhere or do anything or hang around people. I got some friends that come over a couple times a month. I keep moving farther and farther away from everybody I've ever known, really. So I don't really have much interaction with people. And that was one thing I felt that if I was graded, I would have gotten a big old fat F. I just felt uncomfortable in my actions of interaction, I guess. I don't know. It was a few people I've never met before, and I was just like, oh, I've never been outside in 10 years. I haven't been out in 10 years. And then, 10 years. I don't know. I feel like I was kind of a manic tard. I don't know. But hey, we'll get them next time, So being blind, going into a new environment like the hill, walking down the stairs, not a big deal. Uh, kind of. No cane. It looks like just a slope of cement, uh, but there's a lot of stairs. And, you know, if I had my cane with me, it would have been probably not really a problem. I know where the next step is and the next step, and that's flat, and I can whack over and feel that guardrail or guide rail and put my hand on that. So having that cane to tell you what your body is about to go through, because there was a couple times I just kind of stepped off to the side. He's like, "Oh, come here." Whoops. Thanks, Scotty. So, uh, you know, I can't guarantee that ain't gonna happen. I almost walked off the front of the what the hell is that park called? It's downtown Seattle, on the waterfront of the Puget Sound. I mean, like literally on the waterfront. There, the water, rocks, the walkway are all the way around the park. It's where they have Hemp Fest every year, and whew, man, I went to that with all my friends one year. We partook in too much partiki. My walk back around the trail when we're leaving was weeble wobbly. I almost went off the side, down the rocks, and into the Puget Sound. uh, so having a cane is extremely helpful. I just hate that thing. um, yeah, that's pretty much the blind experience I have had in the last couple. When the hell was that? Like a week and a half ago. So getting out of the house and everything, and when things aren't like how I'm used to it or where I'm familiar, things like that, it can make me seem kind of. I don't know. Erica and her friend Laura were down at the bottom of the hill. They had to see me the whole time I was coming down. It was like just that personal thing. Like I look like an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I can walk just fine. And yeah, but kind of not because you know I needed a lot of help getting down them stairs. But it'll be better next time. I just didn't expect it to be like that. Uh, I don't really know why. I should have had some forethought and say, hey, wait a minute. They said they did something to the hill. It's nice and newer and different. It's been since 2004, the last time I was over there, which was a life-changing day. Um, keep it clean. No before. So it's been quite a while since I've been there. The whole dock and boats and jet skis and the water toys, like the inner tubes and the big wedge they had for tubing, and everything was just new and different, and it was like going into a new different place. I don't know. And I should have been, thinking I'm going somewhere new and different. I should take this stupid thing. Because I am still blind. Fucking irritating. I need more Debenone. I call it a Debenizine. So, um, enough about being blind. There's other pressing matters like multiple sclerosis. um, so, you saw me trying to do a treatment. Well, I didn't try to. I did a treatment, but I tried to turn the oxygen, uh, try to turn that down to 1/16 of a liter per minute, and I turned it up to a half a liter per minute, because just the way you turn it, it goes up, it goes down, and I don't know, whatever. And then it's turned this way and it's away from me, and I was distracted and I turned it up. Whoops. Uh, so, the ozone treatments have been going good. I have had no sign of any symptoms or anything like that from MS. Basically, I can say I don't have any MS. I mean, I have all of the damage that was done from all of the past lesions, like um, my balance and stability and stuff aren't really very great. But the more I work out, uh, and do stuff like that, it gets better. So in one aspect, I think that the balance and stability of my body and moving in space and stuff is in a big part due to the amount of muscle in every single inch of my body. Like, in between the top of your knee and the back of your knee, there's like 14 kajillion muscles. Little teeny tiny things, but they all hold stuff together, and it's really important so that you don't take a step and you just fall over because your knee doesn't have any stability and your leg gives out. So trying to work out knees a little bit more, hamstrings, quads, calves, serratus anterior, trying to work the whole posterior chain, basically from the top of my neck all the way down to the back tailbone, and then the back muscles like my quads and my calves, for it to help me with stability. Because lately I've just been, and this might be a blind thing, I don't know if it's because of the MS, but it's like I just kind of look off, and then my body just, hey, I wasn't supposed to fall over. I just kind of looked up and to the left, and out I go. I don't know. So I haven't really been paying attention to my movement, I guess, in sort of a way. Like, instead of looking and paying attention to move my body from here to there, I just see myself already there, and I just blunder my way through it. And I think that's probably a bad idea. So pay more attention to everyday little movement and stuff. It's not, I did this backflip and I need to pay more attention while I do that because I broke my leg, or nothing like that. It's just when I'm going down the stairs, instead of concentrating on my next step and that sort of thing, I'll just kind of bleakly stare off into the distance and fall down the stairs. Well, I haven't done that yet, but for an example, I won't pay attention to where the next step is and what the hell my body's going to do. It's just like zombie walking, and that's probably not the best thing. Because, yeah. So, in the MS, I can't feel pain. Like, I broke my ribs and I didn't feel any pain. It's kind of, I felt the broken ribs for sure. I was broke as hell. Like, get a Crown Royal bag and put a pool ball in there and just smash it to pieces, and then put 2 more good pool balls in there, and the good pool balls feel nice in the bag, and then you're like, oh, there's broken pieces all over the damn place. That's how my body was. It was like normal. So it just got hella broke. I had a tennis ball on my hip, a hip pointer injury. I hit my hip right into the cement, and my leg's still not good from that. It still has like kind of a shaky thing when I lift up to a certain point. Like it's not strong. Like my left leg is fine. My right leg kind of just shakes. I don't know. It's weird. But also when I stand up, this my right leg feels kind of weak. Like I'm gonna fall. So that's interesting stuff. Falling off the work truck or the moving truck. Uh, Having longer lasting impact. But I mean, I can still do all the different squats and walking and different crap. So I'm not broken. I'm like slightly busted though. um, so for the ozone treatments, I've been doing one treatment. Like just now, I did 1/8, 1/16, 1/2. Did all kinds of levels. Shouldn't do that. Uh, but I've been doing, for the most part, one treatment most days, probably 5 days a week. And all of the MS symptoms have stayed away and everything's good there. So keeping up with doing not as much as I can, but as much as I can, ozone, uh, keeping the virus at bay like I plan, hopefully, is going to keep working. This was big news. Uh, Last night I watched a TV show called Bill Maher, Real Time with Bill Maher. It's like a mostly political commentary, current events kind of talk show thing on the TV. And their guest last night was talking about he had Lyme disease and the different things. And then they got into a conversation about multiple sclerosis and how now they've done this big study and all this different stuff about how it's more than likely uh, Epstein-Barr virus that's causing MS. And they said it in their way, but there's something else causing it probably with Epstein-Barr. But if you go on my channel, on my videos, uh, 1 year MS ozone update, in that video, like 8 years ago, I said MS is caused by a virus, at least in part. It might be other things. And now it's on like one of the most, well, I don't know if it's the most popular, but I know a bunch of people watch Bill Maher. Uh, that's like a top tier TV show on a prime HBO network. Like, it's not fake news. MS is probably caused by a virus. This one, Epstein-Barr. So that's all good. Um, when am I going to get the vaccine? Oh. uh, Maybe I just have to keep doing ozone for the rest of my life in hopes that the virus doesn't populate so much so that I get symptoms again and there are lesions causing more damage, because the damage from the lesions hasn't healed. Uh, I don't think the ozone's going to heal the neurons and remyelinate everything and make everybody happy. And that's not exactly what it does. So I wish it was, but so that the damage is still there, and keeping up with the ozone and trying not to um, it's not necessarily skip a day, because that's not necessarily really what I'm trying to do every day. But most days I'm trying to get the ozone and um, keep the virus at bay, because I don't want any more damage. Because that's basically what's wrong with me, is past damage, because I got a lesion in 2016 that did this to my walking. Doesn't mean that that lesion is still active and there's still whatever it is. They said your immune system for all of time. Hold on a minute. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would your immune system? What? Oh man. I can't get behind the fact that your body attacks your body for no good reason. It was your immune system attacking a virus attacking the myelin, or something similar to that. That's what would make sense to me. So, what else? Just, the MS is staying away. I'm still doing the ozone, and the popular opinion that MS is at least in part caused by a virus, and it's probably Epstein-Barr virus, is gaining more and more traction. And uh, on the trip over my cousin's house last week, one of the girls, Kendra, who joined the boat, and she knew all about the Epstein-Barr virus, and she has a friend with MS, so it's getting more popular. MS is caused by a virus, at least in part. It might be Epstein-Barr, but that doesn't mean you were wrong if you said Epstein-Barr. Good to talk to everybody. I'll be back soon.